Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine now. Russia, just go home.
I am your shelter, so come to me. I am the river of life, let it be. In this country, the government is also very, very hospitable. Look, you can come here and sit, in freedom. No police come and trouble you. No government people. Oh, this our village chief, but she didn't come to trouble us. She just came to give us the honor and privilege to participate in some of the government. This is not political. It's something to encourage people to run or to exercise for health. We are also for that. So whoever likes to go, it is on the 19th, right? 19 November, right? Let me check. This is also magic. Today is the 11th, in 8 days. If you want to participate, if you are still here with the Taiwanese, of course, you don't have to speak anything. But if you're a foreigner, you better follow the Taiwanese. What they do, you do, okay? Don't just, like, if they run to the south, you run to the north. So no. Yeah, so here the government doesn't bother us. Yes. In other countries, it would be a little problem if we had so many people who come just from nowhere and do nothing, even do nothing. If we had a party, a birthday party or some party or something as a special occasion, then okay, good excuse and maybe can, but nothing every day. No birthday, no celebration, nothing. Just come and sit and do nothing. Just eat and then sit. But the government here, they're very kind. Here is free religious belief. There are a lot of religions here. Buddhists, the majority, I think, and then Catholics, and then many other side or new religions. Whatever you name it, they have it here. And no government ever restricts your freedom of faith. No, never. Okay, you believe whomever you believe. As long as you're a good citizen, you don't trespass the government's laws, you don't bother your neighbors or anybody else in this country, you're free to stay and believe what you believe, you do what you do, as long as your visa permits. Of course, every country is the same. This is international law, If you go to another country, you need a visa. And your visa is extended until how long, and then you just go. Every country is the same, except the European Union is different. I'm happy to say that now the European countries are together, united. Before, if you went from Germany to France, you needed a visa, and you could not stay long. Yeah, maybe 3 months, just like here or any country. Now, wow, you can drive from one country to another. You can drive for many days. You can go any country you like. In the Schengen zone, when I went to Europe, the first time I went after the Schengen zone, I could not believe my eyes. There were no checkpoints, no police, no immigration services or requirements, nothing. Just drive through. I saw the old sentry of the immigration checkpoints, just all empty, nobody inside. Sometimes some countries don't care even if you stay long, even if you're American. One time I came back from America with several helpers, assistants, and one of them was from Costa Rica. He spoke Spanish, of course. We arrived at the airport and we were looking for the immigration police to stamp our passports. Looking so long, looking everywhere, didn't see anybody. And then we just sat there and waited because we thought we should not go out, And some people say, you go, there's no police today, just go, you're free to go. I say, no, we don't do this. It's too risky. What if when we go out, they check and you don't have a stamp when you enter, Then they might think you were sneaking in through the border or something. It's even more trouble. It's better to be lawful. So we sat and waited for a long time. And then suddenly the one lonely police was just walking, like like leisurely, like he was taking a stroll in the park. He was not even worrying about us. He saw us sitting there. And then we ran to him. I say, you speak Spanish. You run to him and say, we need stamps. He ran to him and spoke Spanish. He said, what? You just go. You speak Spanish, no? He said, no, I'm not. He said, I'm not Spanish. I'm from Costa Rica. He said, never mind. You speak Spanish. Just go. So he said, oh, these don't speak any Spanish. Oh, I said, okay. If you really want to, come here. Stamp. All of us got stamp, and then we felt peaceful. Then we went, okay? Yeah. Another time, I planned to stay in Spain. So we went and made a kind of inquiry, and then we had a lawyer and all that. And then I said, can I stay here? She said, of course you can. You have a house? I said, yes, I have. Yeah. I have dogs, people, so I need a house. And then she said, you stay alone? How do you take care of so many dogs? I said, I have other helpers. Can they also stay with me? She said, of course. You just write that they are your workers and it's okay. Just like that. It's very, very free. Yeah. But not every country is like that. Don't try, huh? Don't try. If you don't see any police, you sit there and wait. You don't run. You don't run away thinking it's a free country. It is free, but you have to respect the law, okay? But in Spain, it's like that. You just land and you just go. They don't even bother to check you. Yeah, really. One time I came all the way from Canada with some dog people. And I had all the documents ready, but they landed very late in the morning, about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. There were some police there, of course. And I give them the paper for my dog people. It's normal, you have to give like your dog person has vaccine and had a blood test and everything. I had done all that and deworming before they came, 5 days. 5 days after deworming, you have to depart the country. That is in America. So I wanted to give them all that. They said, never mind, just go. So I just took my dog people and go. They're happy. So, oh, beautiful dogs. Something like that. That's all. They didn't even check. I said, how about this? My dog people are supposed to report. He said, never mind. Don't bother. Your dogs look healthy and you have everything. We trust you. But if you want, you can come back any day later on. I said, but don't need. I said, okay, if don't need, then okay, we don't want to bother you either, So it's just like that. Before, Europe wasn't like this. From one country to the next, you had to really go and get a visa from the embassy. Yeah, right? Some of you from Europe. What is it? We going soon. Okay. You want to go now? You want to go? Want to take? You want to go? Yeah. Go, running. Okay. Okay, and then they even fought with each other, and destroyed so many cities, so much beautiful architecture of the old time, when people still care about the appearance of the buildings. Europe before was full of monuments. I mean, every house, every building were monuments because of the architecture, so beautifully carved and breathtakingly detailed with decoration outside. You know that. So right now, when you go to Europe, you can see some of these houses with exquisite, beautiful architecture still standing. Before, there were more than that. But because of the bombing and the destruction of war, many buildings were destroyed. And instead of that, they built modern houses quicker. Because after the war, I don't think you have a lot of money to build such breathtaking architecture anymore. People need housing and need it quick. You see, in Europe, some countries are very cold. You can't bear the winter with just a shanty, makeshift refugee camp and all that. So they build as quick as they could just to have a safe place to stay and warm for the children, for the elderly, etc. Therefore, now you see in Europe, a lot of building has become flat, square, simple. Like in modern times. Before, they were all like palaces, beautiful. War is really no good for anywhere. It's a pity because the houses in Europe are so beautiful. And they still are there. You see, they're built to last forever. That kind of building is very strong. The wall is about this thick, Yeah. And the door is like forever and beautiful. And the columns, everything, and the roof, they're all beautifully made, artistically designed for the eyes to enjoy. And for the people inside to feel safe and can stay forever. Generation after generation, from father to sons and daughters, keep continuing living in there. It's a pity. Nowadays, the buildings won't last that long. But even then, such sturdy buildings and houses could be destroyed by men. Men's destructive intentions. Men's ambitions for power, for ruling power. But they should know, whoever, the leader, whoever wants to take over another country, to destroy their houses and destroy their peace and kill the people, innocent people, including children and elderly, should know that no kingdom ever lasted. No, up to now, no king, however mighty, however strong, has not perished together with their kingdom. They should know that. How can they not know? History is full of examples of kingdoms that come and go, of kingdoms that rise and fall. So how can people not know that? How could the mighty leader of any country who wanted war and destruction to other countries not know that? I don't understand. But at a later day, I guess, we can kind of understand a little bit due to the discovery of this interplanetary control force, which suppress people, oppress their soul and their intelligence and their knowledge, and let them have no idea what they are even doing or why they want to do this and that thing. So I'm very happy that we are free now. We're free to decide what we want to be. Yes? If we want to go to a higher level of heavenly mansion, we can. We can search for an expert to teach us how. Yes. It looks like political party. I saw that. Some political people talk very eloquently, and people in the same party, they clap a lot. Really? Was it worthy for you to clap? Yeah? Yes. Yes? Yes? No? No? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm really happy. Sometimes in my own house, in my own place, alone, or in my cave, I smile, and sometimes I laugh very loud thinking of that, thinking that people on this planet henceforth will be forever free. They are free to be reincarnated again, be human again, if they keep their humanness rules, like don't kill, don't steal, don't tell lies, etc. Right? Yeah. If you keep that, the 5 precepts, this is life after life, the rules of the universe. Okay, if you don't harm others, you will not be harmed. If you don't do bad things to others, you will not be treated the same. Now or later. Sometimes the consequences don't come immediately, and you think you can get away with murder. It's not like that. It will come. Even if the government's law doesn't catch up with you, the universal law will not let you free. Your conscience also will not let you free. Yes. Even if you look tough outside and look like you don't care about anything, you don't believe in the law of reincarnation, you don't believe there are any consequences of what you're doing, it will come. I guarantee you. Even Einstein, what did he say? If you stand long enough in one place and you throw something far enough, it will come back to you later. What is that? The law of karma, no? The law of action and consequences. Yeah, in scientific terms. So we all know that. Anyway, you should know.